Hi everyone, welcome to Wednesday with me, Joe Apel, also known as Option Joe. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet today, but I have some DVDs ready, just to, for reference to draw. The funny thing was about this paper right here is that I wrote it all out, welcome to Wednesday, and I looked at the screen and it was backwards and I couldn't figure out how to flip it, so I decided to just write it backwards. Anyway, so I don't know what else to draw today, but if when people join in, you're more than welcome to give some suggestions. I think what I'm going to do right now is just do some quick gestures of different animals. The DVD I'm using off of for reference right now is called The Animal Motion Show, Volume 1. It's from Rhino House. I think it was published in 2005, 2006. It's pretty old. But they have chimp, kangaroo, squirrel, ostrich, and tiger as the animal reference on there. So let's see. I was going to try maybe doing... You saw my reel. You probably saw that I did a kangaroo and a chimp. Actually, I don't know if I posted the chimp, but I did a kangaroo drawing, a couple of kangaroo drawings. And that's the reference I took from this DVD. I did a time lapse so that it was about a 4-minute sketch for each of them. So I cut it down to about 45 seconds just so I could put it on the reel. Let's see what I can do today. I hope y'all enjoy what I'm doing. I also put on some music. It's just some license-free, copyright-free background music. I don't know. I felt like if I'm not talking, at least you can hear something. I'm not sure how well you can hear it, but it's on there. If maybe if I'm not talking, you'll be able to hear it. All right. Let's see. Let's do some bodies of chimps. There's some cool ones of, let's see. Let's do this guy. All right. No one's joined yet, but, I'll be here. Oh, hi. Yeah, people have joined. Hi, everyone. All right, so let's see. I wish I could show you the reference. I was trying to figure out how to do split screen. I need 2 iPhones to do that, or just 2 mobile phones to do that. Currently don't have that, so I could do it. But figure at least you can see me drawing. So yeah, it's just a chimp sitting. Moving a lot, kind of itchy. So yeah, I'm just doing a really loose. It's not pretty accurate of how he looks, but I wanted to at least get the loose drawing out there. Man, I might pause him for a bit because he just keeps moving. He keeps looking up and looking backwards. That's the hard thing about drawing animals most of the time, is that they're constantly moving. You might get an animal sitting for a little while, or they might just be sleeping, and that's usually the drawing you don't want to draw because it's that's kind of boring. But you never know. So, all right, let's see. Now I just want to draw this kind of quick. I don't want to go too detailed, but it's easy to get lost in the details sometimes. So I'm just gonna do like just the basic, where his body is. And trying to see if anybody has any suggestions or anything for me to draw. I'm more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to give me some options, as they say. If you're new to visiting me or following me on Instagram, just so you know, I've been working in the animation industry for 20 years. I've been drawing since I was a kid, but like I started really getting the tools of like how to draw or just the basis of things when I was in college. So it's been over 30 years. I know I'm aging myself. I say it every time, but it's like I'm happy with the experience I got overall. I'm not really sure about this guy. I'm gonna draw him a little big too. I might try a different pose. You're more than welcome. A tuxedo. You want to see him in a tuxedo? All right. Let's see what I can do. Let's see. I might do a different pose then. See like what. A tuxedo wearing chimpanzee. Let's see what I can get. Oh shoot. Sorry, I just went back to the main menu on the DVD. Still getting used to doing this live. This is only my third time doing it, so please bear with me. It's a learning experience for me. Let's go to the photo. Yeah, I really wish you could see the reference, but it's like I can't figure out the way to like do a split screen. I want people to be able to see what I'm drawing. Let's try this guy. All right. Just cuffs and a bow tie. Well, let's see what I can do. I'm trying to draw an accurate looking chimpanzee, and then I'm going to add like those little details and see, as accurate as possible. This one's actually a photo, so it's a lot easier to like keep his pose for a while because he's just still. But I prefer working off a video most of the time as reference, because then you can actually see like, well, oh, that's where the muscle is. Oh, that's where his arm is. Let's see. Maybe give him a little attitude. Like, monoclone cane is well sophisticated. Okay, let's see. I might. All right, let me see. Let me see what I can do. Thank you for the suggestion. Maybe I'll slick back his hair a little bit. His arm was actually going straight down the post, but for me to get the cane, I'm gonna like change it up so that we have like maybe like that. Kind of getting off the, I wish I could move it a little bit. Maybe I should move it this way a little bit. I realize I'm kind of blocking off the side here a little, you can't see it. Is he late for a dinner party? Is he... making his way up to the dinner party. I might pan over just so you guys can see what the drawing is that I'm working off of. Let's see, I'll move it over more. Maybe I'll just move it this way. How's that? Is that better? I'm going the wrong way. Alright, sorry guys. I'm still adjusting. I'm like looking at the reverse angle. Man, I just can't get it. Alright, well, let's see. I'm watching a delayed screen where it's streaming. Yeah, it's going the wrong way. Sorry, everybody. Like I said, this is a learning process for me. I thought I had it all set up. Let's see. Might move it back just a tad. There we go. Alright, and now I'm going to move it so you can actually see what I'm drawing. That's the character on the screen, and that's what I got. Alright, let's see what the next, let me see. Any suggestions of animals, of more character stuff, more chimpanzees? Do you want characters that are different? I don't know, it doesn't have to be the animals I listed. Like I had like kangaroo and like the other one, squirrel. Let's see. Yeah, some of these are not that exciting. Let's try this guy. Another chimpanzee. This one, he's got a really great face, so I'm gonna like start roughing the face out a little bit more because I know that's where my focus is gonna be later on. Let's see. I'm even thinking of doing something later on in October. I'm going to go with a friend to the LA Zoo and draw. And I might actually just record stuff while I'm there, while I'm drawing. Um, all right, let's see. So this is the reason why I call Wednesday, because it's, for me, it's a win that I'm drawing. I feel like with how my life has been lately, looking for work, because I'm currently unemployed, and having to just help around the house, pick up my daughter from school, things like that. Drawing is one of the last things I get to do, unfortunately. And so I feel like, or that had been the case. And it was more because I wasn't putting the time aside to do it. Because I do really love to draw. And so this was my way of being like, okay, if I schedule these sessions, and I also post it. My wife is also an artist, and she was encouraging me to post stuff of, just me drawing, like maybe stuff I'm working on, but I'm like, at first I just wanted to just draw for myself. And so, because I'm working on some personal projects to keep me busy, but it's like sometimes that isn't fun for me. I love to draw. Drawing is fun for me. Even if it's a struggle to get like good poses down, or boy, this one really stinks. Oops, I hit the light. Sorry, I hit my diffuse light with my elbow. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it's like I love to draw. Like, that's where I was getting at. Like, I love that it's just like a fun thing for me to do. It's like, that's why I got into animation in general, because it's just like I wanted to draw. And having now storyboarded, like, it's finally like I'm drawing more as a storyboard artist. When I was doing character designs, it was great to draw, but sometimes that can be, unless you're excited about the project, sometimes it isn't the most fun, but it's still drawing. And it's still just, I have to remind myself, this is what I asked to do. This is my passion, is drawing, animation and drawing. So it's okay. I feel like it's not quite right. I think like the shoulders and the head, but I feel like I screwed up his nose and everything. I'm just trying to get some rough drawings out really quickly. And like I said, if anyone has more suggestions, I'm happy to take it. I think there's only one other person on here right now, so please, if you're watching, I'm happy to try something new. I love a challenge. Drawing is always a challenge. Like, you might have the skill set to do it, you might have the talent to do it, but it's still a challenge to get the drawing out there that you envision in your head or that you see before you. Let's see. A Shriner hat? Let's see. Like a fez? Kind of looks like a boo now from Aladdin. All right, I'm gonna try a different animal. I'm gonna go back to the main menu, see what I might try a tiger, and I think I might try doing something of more of a character. So let's see what I got. Tigers are kind of regal, so maybe we'll make him look let's see, let's try something out here. So this isn't at all what the animal looks like, but I'm just using it as a reference of like, oh, that's how big his paws are, that's what his face looks like. The hits of poison. Trying to think what else I can do with this guy. If you're just joining me, I have just background music on right now that's license free or copyright free. This isn't normally music that I listen to, but I just wanted to make sure that if there's any... I wanted there to be music, but I didn't want it to be anything that would be an issue of like legal stuff of how it works. I'm trying to think of like what else to do with him. I feel like his head's way too big for his body. Now I'm trying to correct it. That's okay. I think his legs are too small is the problem. Let's see, maybe make his torso a little bit bigger. Maybe he could wear like an ascot or something. I'll be honest, like just doing this earlier, missed leg day. Yeah, maybe. Um, I was nervous to come on earlier. I've only been doing this. This is my third week doing this, but it's like I don't know. I just got in my head a lot, and this is part of my why I'm doing it is to get myself out there and just doing it to draw. And I shouldn't be too, like, I think that's the other thing too, is like I've been trying to like focus just on me and not on like what people think of me or how I'm doing. Like I'm my own worst, your own worst critic. And I feel like I get really in my head about that stuff. That not that I'm a failure, but it's just like, I could do better. I could do better. Yeah, not really happy with this, but what I'm saying is that it's like, I get caught up in like, there's a book I'm reading right now called The Gap of the Game. And like seeing, getting the idea that I'm focused on whether people are in their careers or how they're doing. But like you should really only just be focused on yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do, is just focus on me and being just the best that I can be. And, hopefully people can not really being focused on what people think, but just like be happy that I'm in the place I'm at. Do you guys want to see like what I'm drawing? Like what the references? Let's see. Oh man. Well, I'll show you the reference. This is the guy. That's the tiger I'm looking at. He's like lying down. It's not even like the same pose or anything, but I'm like, I worked on the head. Oh man, I'm looking at my recording and like seeing that the hand is much bigger than I intended, but that's okay. All right, let's try a different animal. Might do a squirrel. Let's see what the squirrels look like. This one's funny. Trying to go a little stylized here. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Oh boy, I might be getting too influenced by Scrat. My daughter loves the Ice Age movies. I swear to God, we watch them. I don't know how many. We've seen them all, and the specials, and even the made for Disney Plus one, which isn't very good. Forgive me if you work on that, but you can definitely tell. It was made to be a series and they just cut it into a movie. But anyway, so like, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Ice Age the last few years. Oh boy, I'm not happy with this one. I'm gonna just go on to something else. Alright, let's try something else. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna try another character. I wasn't happy with the squirrel. I feel like in my head I have a better plan of what I'm gonna do, and then it just when I get into the actual act of doing it, I'm like, oh, well, this isn't exactly what I was planning on. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do a kangaroo, and I think I'm gonna do a character for him too. I'm trying to figure out what the character might be. I think the other day I was doing something where he's kind of nefarious or shady. Maybe I'll try that again. So I like this pose where his one foot's in front of the other like this, and he's kind of looking back, like trying to look over his shoulder almost. Octopus, squid, kraken. Okay, I'll do that after this maybe. Is it all octopus, squid, and kraken? Like all one thing? Or you want me to draw 3 different drawings? I also got, oh, sorry. Choose whichever one you like, Joe. Okay. Sometimes I just have to step back a little bit and see what I'm drawing because I'm like, I get a little too close to it and then I'm like, oh yeah, this doesn't look right. Which I haven't been doing much today, and I feel like that's part of the reason why, like, I'm looking at like the live screen, which is delayed, and seeing like, oh yeah, I can see a little clearly on the screen. It's also flipped too. Sometimes you just flip a drawing, you're like, oh, now I'm seeing the mistakes that couldn't see as I was drawing it the other way. I really appreciate everyone just coming on, even if it's only for a little bit. It means a lot to me that you're even just taking the time to like just see what I'm up to. Some people I've seen on here are people I've known for years. Others are, just checking it out for the first time. And that's cool too. Because I'm always happy to have new followers, new people interacting with, like, just talking about, asking questions. Like if you have questions of like process or anything like that, or an animation, like, I'm happy to help out. I'm always happy to give advice. Might not be always the most sound advice, but especially with the industry so rapidly changing lately. I'm going to try a little red here because it's like a red kangaroo. I bought these at Liquor the other day, so I was like, oh, I kind of want to use some color. But yeah, the industry is just so changing so much that my advice might be out of date, but I can give you whatever advice I can. Sorry, I got excited to use it. I should try doing like a dark. Maybe might use black paper next time. See how that goes. Oops. Kangaroos have such long tails. Alright, just give you an idea of what I was doing here. That's just the guy that I've been working off of for reference. So he's okay. All right. Let's try the octopus, kraken, or squid. You know what? Maybe I'll try and find some reference. feel like obviously Kraken's not a real thing, so I have to find reference for a squid or an octopus. Um, but let's see. I think I might want to do a squid. I feel like, well, octopuses are interesting too, but any suggestions of like what they should be doing? Let's see. Of course, there's a commercial. I'm on YouTube, so.
Squid are a diverse group of softball.
Let's see. Squid drawing a human. All right, let's try it. Let's see. I think squids have like one longer tentacle than the others, if I remember correctly. I'm watching reference on YouTube, but it's like I got the audio off, so you know, can't really hear what they're talking about. Might be a red squid. Can't tell, this is a drawing of me the squid is making. Don't even think I have an accurate number of tentacles on here. But see if I can make it a little white here. A little texture to them. Some really cool patterns on some squids as I'm watching this video. I'm not sure how much you can see the white, but I thought I'd try. Alright, well, squid drawing a human. Probably only have like about 10 minutes left. I was just going to do this for an hour today, so if you guys have any other suggestions, or just want to keep seeing me what I draw, you're more than welcome to keep watching. I apologize, I feel like I'm not very talkative today. Alright, let's see. So that's a squid drawing a human. Drawing a human. Well, thank you. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Let's see, there's a thing on squids and octopuses. Octopi? It says octopuses. But isn't it octopi? Let's see. Almost looks like an elephant the way I'm drawing the octopus, but you know. I was watching that documentary, my octopus teacher, document. I can't remember. And it was pretty amazing, like how it was even walking underwater. Like they use its tentacles to walk. And octopi are like just amazing creatures. What they can do. I don't know what I'm doing with this guy. But just thought I'd try and just play around with the drawing of like what. There is a little bit of reference, but it's like they're now like dissecting an octopus. I'm like, I don't want to dissect it. I just want to look like what it looks like in its natural habitat. Let's see. This documentary is called The Secrets of the Octopus. So I think next week I'm gonna really try and get like the split screen going so you can see what reference I'm using. So I feel it's kind of fun to see what I'm looking at, because I'm like, right now you're just seeing me draw. I'm like, I'm not sure how exciting that is. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I put a baseball cap on him, then he looks interesting. Just kidding. I'm gonna try and find something else. Let's see. Let me go back to the DVD. I'll just do one more drawing and then I might be done for the day. But everyone, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. I don't know if this is at all interesting to you or not. It's just fun for me to do. I realized that I was talking to friends of mine recently, like saying, like, I guess that my catchphrase is have fun. I always want to have fun with what I do. When I work in animation, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun for people to watch it. And this is something I always wanted to do, so it should be fun for me as well. So I always just say, have fun. Just draw. Let's try an ostrich. Went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's see. One thing I always found interesting about animals in nature is that usually the ones with color are the males. Like peacocks, the really blue ones, that's why they're called peacocks. And there's peahens, but the peahens have more subtle brown colors. And same thing goes with ostriches. If you see like the black and white and the pink, that's a male. I think a lot of it has to do with just nature in general, like the when they're nesting, the females are nesting, they want to be hidden, so they have to be more hidden in their surroundings. Thanks for joining. feel like the less I talk, the more like I realize, am I grunting right now, making weird noises? Wait, Gemma thinks this looks like a ghost, Regina? All right, let's see. Well, that's an okay ostrich. Uh, but that's the reference I was looking at. You can kind of see I drew the neck and head too big, I think, but you know, it is what it is. All right, well, I think that's it for today. I appreciate everyone joining me. And you know, I'm every week I'm going to do something different, I think. But if you have suggestions, leave comments for me. If you like what you see, let me know. I'll continue doing more of it. If you want to see something different, if you have, you know, just want to see more character stuff, please let me know. Again, thanks for joining, and hopefully I'll see you next week.